DeMar DeRozen is headed west. It was reported on Saturday night that the Kings had signed the six-time All-Star. But instead of just signing him, the Kings landed DeRozan via sign-and trade. The Spurs were also involved in the sign-and trade as well. According to Woj of ESPN, the Kings signed DeRozan on a 3-year deal for $74 million. In exchange, the Bulls will receive 2 second-round picks, Chris Dort, cash considerations. The Spurs were also involved in the sign-and trade and will receive Harrison Barnes. It had been reported that DeRozan was linked to the Lakers, Heat, and even the Clippers. However, he is returning to his home state, but it's not LA or Miami, and instead is headed towards Sactown. In the 2023/2024 season, DeRozan averaged 24 points, 4 rebounds, and 5 assists for the Bulls. The USC product finished second for Clutch Player of the Year behind Steph Curry. DeRozan will be turning 34 years old next month and will now play for his 4th team. He was originally drafted by the Raptors with the 9th pick in the 2009 draft and played there until 2018 when he was traded to the Spurs for Kawhi Leonard. During his time in Toronto, he was considered one of the best players of all time and was a fan favorite along with Kyle Lowry. DeRozan is the leading scorer in Raptors franchise history with 13,296 points. After his time in San Antonio, he signed with the Bulls in 2021 and was there for 3 seasons. Before free agency started, it was speculated that he would sign with the Lakers since he is from LA, and even LeBron James took a pay cut so that the Lakers could have the cap to sign players such as DeMar DeRozan. However, that is no longer the case as the 6-time All-Star is signing with someone else. During the weekend, DeRozan traveled to Sactown to meet with the Kings and head coach Mike Brown. Brown has led the Kings to back-to-back winning seasons for the first time in over 20 years. In DeRozan's 14-year career, he has averaged 21 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists, along with shooting 47% from the field. The Kings will now have 3 All-Stars in their starting lineup, such as De'Aaron Fox, Domantas Sabonis, and now DeMar DeRozan. They also have Keegan Murray, who is a young, promising forward who has played well in his first 2 seasons in the league. With a lineup of Fox, Herter, DeRozan, Murray, and Sabonis, the Kings could be a threat in the West and make a deep run in the playoffs for the first time in a long time. Before DeRozan became a free agent, the Bulls offered him a new deal, which according to reports was 2 years for $40 million. But it was obviously not good enough, as he will now leave for the Kings. According to sources, DeRozan was not happy about the Bulls trading Alex Caruso to the Thunder for Josh Giddey. With DeRozan leaving the Bulls for the Kings, it seems as if both teams are going in the opposite directions. The Kings are ready to compete, whereas the Bulls seem to finally accept the realization that they will need to tank in order to get better and no longer just be mediocre, which is purgatory in the NBA. Let me know what you think of the signing and if the Kings will be a legitimate threat in the West with the addition of the 6-time All-Star and 3-time All-NBA selection, DeMar DeRozan.